Warning, the statements made on Drinking with Coast to Coast may be considered offensive to some viewers. Statements such as, but not limited to, Jesus isn't real, the South will not rise again, and Mexico is a third world country. Before becoming offended, please keep in mind that these statements are merely the opinions of three drunken retards and should not be taken seriously. However, if you do discover that you are in fact a vagina and become offended by something Coast to Coast says, for example, we just said retards, you're welcome to cry about it below with an asshole comment. While you're at it, lick my butt.
This episode's opening toast goes out to Deconverted Man, who subbed hard on our Bible Answers video. We appreciate your enthusiasm and your erection.
Yum.
Boy.
What was that?
That was Canadian Superior, or as my boss at Friar Tuck likes to call it, canned soup.
Canned soup. Now, you're not going to start that Canada crap again, are we done with
Are we
it?
past it?
We're never past Canada.
Viewers.
We should move on.
Okay, anyway.
We can talk about Canada.
So,
I think I'm going to go to Canada.
what are we drinking today?
Leinenkugel Summer Shandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Bush Signature Copper Lager. I've actually become quite fond of this.
It's not bad.
This is my new go-to because they sell the 6-packs of 16-ounce cans, which is cheaper than a 12-pack of Milwaukee's Best Ice. And if I only have 6 of them, then I don't drive to the liquor store and buy more. See, if I have 12 Milwaukee's Best Ice, if I have a 12-pack, I'll drink the whole fucking thing.
And then drive to the liquor store.
No, then I drive to Taco Bell. And I wake up in the morning with refried bean in my mouth. I'm like, why does it taste like refried beans? I wake up and there's just, I don't have a blanket, per se. It's just a blanket of Taco Bell wrappers.
Like a hobo.
Wow.
Yeah, that I've curled up
Nice.
in.
Man.
There was a time where I had a little too much to drink. And
When was that?
it was one of the
Yesterday?
times, and I drove to Taco Bell, and I was at the drive-thru. I was with a friend of mine, and I ordered my food, and they're like, "Would you like anything to drink?" I'm like, "No, I've had enough." And I am drinking the new Coors. Where the fuck's the name?
Coors Light Summer Brew.
Coors Light Summer Brew.
How is that?
It has citrus stuff
Right.
in it. I got ripped off. I didn't realize these were 10-ounce cans.
I was going to say, that is a really small can. Is it a 12-pack?
Yeah, for a regular price.
That's unfair.
It's orangey and citrusy. It tastes good. I can imagine drinking this outside in the heat. Speaking of heat, I'll be using my Miley Cyrus beer koozie today. Who's jealous of that?
I'm not really jealous of it. Because she's doing that weird thing with her tongue.
She looks like a weird creature. Or
Yeah.
like a morphed anteater or
Yeah.
something.
It's
Thanks,
strange.
guys. Lay off the Miley. Okay. Anyway, so as you can see, we already have some stuff on the table, which normally would be for show and tell.
Yes.
But today,
It's a starting off point for the episode.
Yes.
we are going to discuss E3 and what we think. So,
Yes.
B, this was kind of your idea.
Well, actually, it was Jesse's idea.
Well, actually, it was your idea.
It was
Just a joint effort
Yeah.
in little ways.
it
right.
was.
All right, all right. Let's start with you, Jesse. E3. What are you looking forward to?
Let's see. I'm actually really excited for Nintendo. The stuff coming out for that.
The Wii U, right here.
Like this, a lot of games that won't be out for a while, like the new Zelda, both the new Zeldas actually, and Smash Brothers.
Of course,
I'm
yes.
a
Smash Brothers
freak. Let's see, I saw some. I watched the Xbox presentation, the Nintendo presentation. I watched parts of PlayStation because I don't even own a PlayStation. So, I watched the new Batman.
Very excited.
Yeah. Very excited.
You're gonna
Good stuff.
And that new Batman is only next gen or current gen, I should say. You gotta stop calling
Right.
it next gen.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause that's how-
breach the whole thing.
Right.
So, but I'm trying to think of anything Xbox wise that I was really excited for.
Wonder what that'd be.
Batman.
No,
No,
it's
that's
something
also
better
on
than
PlayStation.
Batman.
Just like
Oh no.
Yeah, I really.
Gears of War. Well, no, they didn't announce any of
They didn't
that.
announce
I
that
don't.
yet.
I
so
don't
it's
think that's
probably
coming back.
Sunset Overdrive looked cool. That's probably what.
That game, I don't know. I
That-
think
that was like a
you're
cool
you're
game.
thinking of Halo. Halo 5.
Wait your fucking turn.
I'm just telling him what he's thinking. I know what he's thinking.
Actually, yeah, I hate it, but I'm gonna have to rebuy all those games now because it's gonna have because it'll come in a bundle, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to
Not
get
with Halo 5.
well,
No.
no, but it's gonna have the remastered Halo 2.
What is it called? The Master Chief Boner
Chief.
Edition?
That's what I call it, but it's the Master Chief Collection.
I think that, personally, I'm kind of looking forward to that too. I keep trying to get into Halo, and I think that'd be a great way to try again. With
Bumped up graphics.
yeah, getting through the first 4 games, catching myself up. I don't care about the others so
It
much.
doesn't matter.
I just want the numerical ones. But I don't think I'm ever going to play Halo 1 again, because that bored the fuck out of me.
You had to play it with somebody to get through it.
The only way I got
Because
through
you're
the first Halo game was...
It might be more fun if I just had someone play it with me.
Yeah, I played it 2-player, and I played it drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
You got the gist of it.
beat
It's
it.
a
I mean,
good-
it's the same story.
Well, really, story doesn't really kick in till the second one. Mainly.
Right.
So, B, did you check out E3?
Yeah, I watched a few things last night. I'm excited for Halo 5, obviously, the Master Chief Collection. And with the Master Chief Collection, there's going to be a lot of other cool stuff. The Nightfall, which is going to catch
right.
up.
That's it.
Halo 1 through 4 into 5, directed by Ridley Scott, which is different.
It's another live action.
Yep.
Is it digital series like they did with
yeah,
the
it's
last Halo live action?
Right.
Which is really good.
I saw the one live action.
Forward Unto Dawn.
Yeah.
Really good.
That was
I
cool.
I was surprised by that.
But this one will be, that show will be directed by Ridley Scott, which is not the same as the TV show, which they're actually going to do, directed by Steven
Oh
Spielberg.
yeah, they're doing a whole TV show.
Right. So I'm excited
Confusing.
for all that,
Halo
and
everything.
plus it'll have the Master Chief Collection will have a Halo 5 beta, so we can play.
Did you know that the from the Forward Unto Dawn, the guy that played Master Chief in that one, is Colossus in the X-Men movies?
You say he's really tall.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a big
Because they
guy.
don't at all make him look to be that way.
No, there's not.
How big is Master Chief? Like
He's over
9
s-
foot
he's
tall?
over-
He knows
Yeah.
statistics, weight,
I think he's
first aid.
he's over 7.5 foot tall.
Sexual
All
preference.
Spartans are
He's
over
not too
7.
old for you.
No. All Spartans, I believe, and someone can correct me, but I believe all Spartans are over 7 feet tall because of the armor.
All right, B. So you're looking forward to the new
Halo.
the new bumped up Halos. Are those graphics? Do they bump up 3 and 4 also?
No. Well, 4 didn't need it.
No, I think they might tweak 3 a little bit just to give it a higher frame rate. But Halo 2 has been completely...
Well, they should be able to take all those and bump at 60 frames per second at 1080p. I mean,
Well, and I know Halo 2 has been almost like completely redone.
Right. Just wait
Which
till
it
the
needed.
the anniversary for the third game. Then
No,
we're
what
ready to
about-
do it again.
Right.
they redid the first game for the 360.
They did it for the 10-year anniversary.
Now is that? Are they redoing it again, or are they just giving you that?
It's
one?
the same one.
It's the same
Okay.
one, but yeah, and Halo 2 is really the only one that's been...
So the biggest thing about this package is that's how you're going to get your bumped up Halo 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now how are you planning on playing this?
I will be purchasing an Xbox One.
Very nice.
Really?
Obviously before November. The other one I'm really looking forward to and have been for some time, from the creators of Halo, Bungie, Destiny.
Destiny.
Destiny looks fucking bad.
You're gonna want to get that on next gen. How have you been enjoying next gen games?
I don't play next gen.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I don't have
Oh.
a
How
about
next
you,
gen
Jesse?
system.
I love current gen.
Current
as in
gen.
mistake.
I tell you what, I've been playing the shit out of Mario Kart 8 and
Awesome.
Watch Dogs.
Very
Yeah,
great.
that
Both
looks
great
neat.
games.
That looks neat.
And
Very fun.
Although Watch Dogs can be played on Poverty Gen. And
Hey, it's not... yeah, I'm broke. Eat my shit.
all right. So is that all you're looking forward to? Is the Halo games?
Halo and Destiny. I haven't really seen anything else like this. I mean, my taste in games is... I mean, I will probably buy Watch Dogs for the Xbox One.
It's going to be a whole franchise now.
Because that looks interesting. And I've heard the...
Very cool game.
I heard that at the end it's supposed to be some sort of teaser for some future next game. So.
I haven't gotten to the end.
I'm very
I know it's a
early on.
futuristic Chicago, and they said they were pretty detailed with the maps, like that other one. What was that one? Came out. He's got like fire. He can use Second Son. Is that?
Infamous.
yeah.
Yeah.
Infamous.
And
Those are PlayStation only.
Right.
and that's based in Seattle, and I've heard the map of Seattle is
Pretty
very accurate.
It's not so much a future Chicago, but it's they definitely. The reason why he can do everything is because of these towers called the CTOS towers.
Yeah, they decided, what kind of city would have this sort of thing.
They're ripping on the NSA.
Oh, okay.
Spying on us.
Right.
And
Yeah,
he's able to hack
the
that.
shot in the
and
arm
he can
and-
do everything.
So imagine that. Well, which probably could very well. That's the thing they try to tease, the fact that could very well be the future of what things will be.
Right.
So.
It does have a good sarcastic look at that reality.
Okay.
What about you, Nick?
About me, first off, Nintendo. I'm very excited about Nintendo. One, just for some of the Nintendo games, but two, just to see that Nintendo is still relevant.
Mm-hmm.
They had the best E3 presentation.
I was really loving that more than anything that I've seen. Of course, because I only saw like just a couple things from PlayStation, but Nintendo got me really excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Yoshi one. With,
Oh, really?
With the yarn, I don't know, or Woolly World.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool, and I like their characters. Their Marios and stuff. I'm not into Smash Brothers, but I know people are, so it's cool that they're doing that. I'm not into Pokemon, but I know people are. So it's good to see Nintendo is not just going to be like phased out.
Amiibo.
Huh. Yeah, you know what that is?
No, explain.
It's,
Oh gosh.
You take your Wii pad.
You know Skylanders?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
You take a little
I'm
action
familiar.
figure.
Yeah,
You take a
set it
little
on there.
and you set it on your Wii pad, and it brings a character into the game. And I know for Smash Brothers, it makes a guy fight for you.
Mhm.
It's supposed to also work with Mario Kart 8, and they hinted that it's going to be around for other games.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
They're gonna make tons of these little figurines,
Mhm.
but data is stored within a chip that's connects between the systems.
And they can and it can go back and forth. Like it can send information back to your amoeba or whatever the fuck it is. Amiibo. And
My brother was like, "Why do they just call it Amigo?" I'm like, I don't think
Because
they.
it's not.
They're not
from-
supposed to be
yeah,
Mexican?
Yeah,
It's
like,
not.
They're not.
They sell those in
uh,
the 25-cent machines. Oh no, I'm sorry, those are homies.
I remember those.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
That was a
I
thing.
think.
That was a thing.
What do I think of it? I think it's gimmicky. I think it's.
I think it'd be fun just to collect some.
I will have a few.
just because of the
a
characters
couple.
that you liked.
I'd like to have a couple, but it's definitely for 10-year-olds.
Mhm.
But Nintendo has a lot of great stuff coming out. I might even be interested in Zelda. There's a game that is rated M, and it looked like a badass. I don't know if it's a Gears of War or not Gears of War, God of War type. Bald dude, muscular, tattoos everywhere. They're all like markings. And he runs around just cutting people with a sword. And
Sound like the guy you want to be.
Yeah. But anyway, even in the trailer, like they say "motherfucker" and things like that,
Right,
and lots of
Nintendo.
blood, and it's only on Wii U. And it looks awesome. It's like he's like some kind of ninja assassin. It's called Devil's Third.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. I haven't actually watched the trailer or anything. For
It looked like in the trailer he was getting more tats, and they were starting to cover his face because he was just covered. And it's
that reminds me. Have you ever played Mirror's Edge?
near.
No.
What does this have to do with E3?
It's a small because they had Mirror's Edge 2. They talked about it. It's really different game. If you just rent the first one or play
like
it,
parkour.
just buy it. It's like
It's
yeah,
parkour. Isn't
it's
it? Where-
parkour
yeah.
with some action. You just keep moving.
Parkour, so it's like hardcore but porn.
No, parkour is
no.
also known as free running, where people run like across the
It was
tops
a
of
bit of a- it
buildings
was-
and
It was kind of a cult game.
yeah.
But
Is it
it-
one of those constant runners?
Yeah, you keep moving, keep running across rooftops through buildings, and you try to dodge or not dodge always. Sometimes you shoot guards and things like that, or knock them out. And things, but you just have to keep moving.
Right.
And it's really a lot of fun. I
Shut
can let
up.
you borrow it if you want.
And are they doing two because Mirror's Edge has actually done better like recently than it has.
I don't
it
know.
did.
I don't know why they're doing a Mirror's Edge
What is it
2
on?
now.
What is this on?
It was on Xbox. I know that.
I don't know
Or
if
it's
it was
just
anything
one of
more
those-
than Xbox
It's just one of those
360.
indie games. An indie game.
No, it was released.
I can let
It's
you
got a
borrow it
chick
if
on
you'd
the
like.
cover.
She's got a
like
tattoo under her
yeah.
eye. That's what made me think about it.
Yeah.
In the teaser for the next.
Well, anyway, we're
second
talking
one.
about E3.
Yes.
So
That was part of it. Anyways.
good for you. We're also talking about my shit.
Jeez.
Nintendo overall, I was really happy with their presentation. I'm looking forward to Devil's Third because, that looks badass. And some of Nintendo's their Yoshi game and their Toad game looks fun. PlayStation, of course, the new Batman.
Sure. Yeah.
trying to think what else on place. Oh, The Order 1886. It's a PlayStation only game.
Oh, I read a review on that. It looks pretty cool.
I read it in the Game Informer.
Yep, that's where I saw it.
Definitely looking forward to that. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I watched the whole PlayStation thing. I know there was a lot of good ones. Little Big Planet 3.
I've always loved Little Big Planet. I only have the first game. That's the only PlayStation 3 game I own.
Yeah,
And I don't even have a PlayStation 3. My brother has to
You
use
gotta
it.
use your brother's. Yeah, Little Big Planet is always was impressive looking, and now this, I don't have the second one. I played a lot of the first one, so yeah, I'll probably pick that up. I was trying to think if there was anything else. I know I'll be like, oh god damn it! Oh, for Xbox, Forza Horizon 2.
Oh, right.
Because I really enjoyed Forza Horizon.
You're big on the Forza.
And of course the Halo stuff. They didn't announce any Gears of War, so. And I think that about wraps it up.
You want to do the Holy Triumvirate?
Yeah, check this out, folks. This is cool. And that's
Package it that way.
that's how you fucking.
How much you want? 1,000? That's the way I'll do it.
Well, what do we got here? We got well, this is without the Kinect.
Thank you,
So I did
Microsoft.
I didn't bring
Yes, that is a great. Yeah, because I would have just been like, get this the fuck out of
exactly
here.
why.
It's watching us.
Even though I do like the Kinect, some of the Kinect games, it isn't working for most people. People don't care for the motion things.
Cheesy, gimmicky shit should be left to phones where you're flicking fruit.
Didn't work for PlayStation.
Not
Didn't work
$100 add-on that they force you to get.
Right.
Spy camera crap.
It is.
So NSA. Anyway, so we got 800. This is currently going for what, 300. So yeah, we got $1,100. $1,100. This is the Generation 8 Super System. It is the one for you. Show and tell. Show and tell time.
Yay.
Yeah. All right.
I used to drink that. Kind of a side story about we're drinking Canadian Superior. I used to drink this. Now, you might be surprised to learn
In second grade.
that I'm what people would call a functional alcoholic.
B, you can put the bottle down.
Yes, I can when it's empty. But I used to drink back in my early days when I was 24 and 25. I would take down a fifth.
20 years ago.
Not 20 years ago, even though it's making me feel old because it's almost 10. But I would take down a fifth of this a night, Canadian Superior.
God, B.
You're the rock star.
I was a fucking rock star. I am a fucking rock star.
He's B.
I'm B.
Yeah,
I'm a
he is
fucking
in a
rock star.
band. He is a, he's
He's
actually
upgraded
a
from
rock
B
star.
to A.
B to A. B and A. Been an ass. That's,
We get a lot of that.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, don't take that out of
B's ass.
context. That's,
speaking of the
Yeah,
band,
we mean we have sex with him.
yeah. Speaking of my band, if you're in the Peoria area, even if you're not in the Peoria area, June 21st, which is a week from today, the day that we're filming this, my band will be playing at the Field House in Peoria, Illinois at 8 or 9. Come out, have some drinks with us.
So if you want to assassinate the guy who plays Darren,
yeah,
it's a house in the middle of a field.
yeah, I'll be playing bass.
go.
So today for show and tell, we have my Miley Cyrus
No,
beer.
today
Really?
for show and tell we have something completely different. No Monty Python reference intended.
Really, because I'm pretty sure the three things we had out here are way better.
That's the thing. It's like, what's B gonna show for show and tell? Where did the systems go? What's it gonna be?
We can bring him back.
What's gonna be? This gentleman is called a book.
Oh. Oh.
You read it.
Fuck that shit.
Wait,
Top to
it-
bottom, left to right.
It does look like a
Mouth.
sex thing.
Yes.
Is that one of those Kindles?
No, this is not a Kindle. This is an actual book.
Is that called Snuff?
Snuff? Yes, it is. And I'll read you the back cover real quick.
Your show and tell is seriously a book.
And I'll get into it. Here it is.
He's gonna drink.
This is by Chuck Palahniuk. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Palahniuk.
I've heard of the name.
Chuck Pollen, Jesse.
Palahniuk. And many of you will know him as the author of Fight Club, plus many, many, many other phenomenal
That's
books.
why I've heard of it.
Probably one of the greatest writers of this generation. But just the back cover, just so you know, this might interest you. 600 dudes, one porn queen.
Oh, man.
A world record for the ages. So it's about a porn queen fucking 600 guys, and it's all filmed.
Wait a minute. I remember when that was actually happening.
Yeah, they did the big.
It
it's
was
kind of.
It was supposed to be the something 500, but
Mhm.
it ended up being more than 500
Yeah.
guys. And the whole premise was, like, this chick is like all legs spread in some chair, and each guy has a minute, and
Yeah.
they go through. They gotta wear a condom,
and they fuck her.
and so that she technically had sex with over
Yeah.
500 guys.
Wow.
I remember the promotions for it on the internet. Yeah, this was like
But-
back in 05, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's when they happened. This book came out.
What was that bitch's name?
I don't fucking know.
Damn.
This book came out, and probably loosely based on that. This book
Loose.
This book
Yeah.
came out in 2008, and the reason you're like, why, Ben? Why are you bringing a book? Why? What is so special about this book? Well, I'll tell you.
It's
both.
covered in sperm.
It's not covered in sperm. I don't. Okay, I don't know. Okay, right there.
That one's
Smell
sperm.
that. Just
That-
smell it. What do you smell?
That's sperm.
No, what? No, seriously. What do you smell? Smell it again. What do you smell?
I don't know what that is. It's a book.
No, it's not a book. Smell that. Tell me what you smell.
Is it like vagina?
No.
What is it?
What's it smell like? What is it? Is
It
it?
smells like a bad
It's-
scratch and sniff.
I know, it smells nice.
That is what that smell is. Well, what fucking year is it? 2014.
It smells like 2014?
No, that is the smell that they are smelling, which you can't smell, obviously, is 6-year-old Stetson.
Okay, I'm glad you said something after 6-year-old.
Stetson cologne. And the reason you're like, why would you buy a book that smells like Stetson cologne?
Right.
And
What's this book
This-
actually called? Is it called
it's
Snuff?
just called Snuff.
What's the
And
side thing say?
Oh, just a
Polinick.
Oh,
That's
okay.
his
Gotcha,
last name.
Gotcha.
So the reason I brought this in is one of my proudest possessions, is because on the inside cover it says to Benjamin, who smells like a porn star,
Yeah.
Chuck Palahniuk.
Nice.
I told you he does.
Because I met this guy at his book tour in 2008 in St. Louis. Personalized. I also have a copy of Haunted, which is a phenomenal book, just signed by him, not personalized. So I met the man, and the funny thing is he was spraying everybody's book with Stetson.
Wow.
But Stetson gives me a horrible headache, and I almost asked him not to spray my book because I actually wanted to read it someday, and I knew it'd be like 3 years before that smell wore off from the book. Another reason that this book is special to me, not only because Mr. Palahniuk, I just recently learned how to say his name properly. I've been saying Palahniuk for the longest time, and it's Palahniuk.
Ah.
Chuck Palahniuk.
Like pollen and Nick.
Well, Paula, Nick.
Pollen.
Paula.
Pollen-Nick.
Okay.
Pollen.
That's my porn
Right.
star name.
So, another reason this is important to me, and I call right now, no dissing. Okay, thank you. I secured tickets to this book signing at Mad Art Studios in St. Louis, Missouri, which is right across from the Budweiser Brewery, which was a lot of fun. We did that. And I say we, and I mean my ex-wife. My ex-wife is a huge Chuck fan. So I'm like, I'll surprise her with tickets to this book signing. But sure, it'll be great. So she's in front of me in line. She gets up. I was asking her, like, what are you going to say to him?
And he saw it, he's like, Loose Lacey?
Oh, stop it! She watches this fucking show, dude.
Yeah, that was a Family Guy reference.
She really, really likes the show. Don't say that.
Loose Lois?
For Gene Simmons?
Yes.
So, I say,
Yeah!
Ding!
she watches the show.
Whatever.
She's actually a huge fan. Anyway, she's
Our only fan.
yeah.
May as well just be sitting here.
She's in front of me in line to get her book signed. Now, on one of her legs, she has, I think, right now, 4 of his book covers tattooed. So she gets up there. She can't speak because she's standing in the presence of greatness. And I'm like, look at her. Jesus. I'm like, he's just an author. It's no big deal. I'm going to talk to him when I get up there. She walks away and
You peed yourself.
and just about, because as soon as I get up there, I hand him my book, and he makes eye contact with me. I'm like, holy fuck, that's the guy that wrote Fight Club. It was just, it was over, and the only thing I could think to say was, the girl in front of me. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, the girl in front of me with the tattoos. He's like, yeah, those were, you know, really neat. He's
Batman!
Like, yeah. I mean, it was just, the words were slowly coming. I'm like,
Hey, kid, your pants.
They're wet. I'm like, the woman with tattoos in front of me. I'm like, that's my fiance. And he's like, really? And I said,
That ain't
yeah.
gonna last.
Oh.
But then he said to me,
Damn it.
He said, give me, he's like, hold on one second. And he turned around and he reached in his bag.
This
and
is a cool story.
he turned, and then he handed me a card that had his address on it. And he said, you send me a wedding invitation, and I'll send you a wedding present you'll never forget. That was May of 2008. We were married in June of 2008.
He chopped off his dick.
No.
Chopped off his ear.
Shortly
His dick ear.
after we got married, and I
Your
was
dick?
not there to see it, but I did not tell her anything about it. Shortly after we got married, about 2 weeks later, a package shows up addressed to us, and Mr. Polinick did not disappoint. He sent us a box full of
What's in the box?
sparkly stuff, a Whitman sampler, and a engraved pig. Piggy bank.
I remember seeing
Yep.
this pig.
Yep, and it said, to Ben and Lacey, count blessings, not faults. Also, a handwritten, personalized letter about how the pig was a replica of the piggy bank that sat on his grandparents' counter for over 60 years. So he went out, he got it, he had it personally engraved, and then sent to us. I gave.
It's very cool.
I sent him a handwritten letter with
And a
the
picture
invitation.
of my dick.
No, with the invitation, and I said, you know, I was just thanked him for, you know, being so kind and stuff like that, and then I signed the letter because I just started rambling. I signed the letter, "I'll shut up now," and then signed my name. In his letter back to us, he signed it, "I'll shut up now," and then signed it. And then shortly thereafter, all of his blogs started, when he would end them, it said, "I'll shut up now, comma,
You
shut
sue that.
Sue
Sue that
him.
motherfucker.
I don't want
Sue
to
him.
because he's a super nice
Sue
guy.
him.
If you
Sue him! Sue! 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 So
The pig is real. I saw the pig.
question.
that
Question.
was cool.
Yes.
Question.
Question from the portly gentleman sitting to my right.
So, which one of you two ended up with these items?
I let Lacey take the pig.
Pussy.
She was a little bigger. Was she a bigger fan?
She-
She had
I mean-
tattoos.
She has tattoos, and she's actually
So-
the one who got me into him with giving me Haunted. Question from the fat ass gentleman to my right.
So how did he get to see the tattoos on her legs?
She was wearing shorts.
Okay. I was just making sure this
Yeah,
wasn't part
no.
of the divorce.
Mr. Polinick is homosexual.
Oh, so he was like, ew.
No.
Those should be on him.
No.
Then he saw you and he's like, ew. Never mind.
Actually, I was thinner then, so I mean,
You want
I'm
to see
like-
my leg tattoos?
yeah, I might have had a chance, but
They're all sad.
they're not all sad. But so that was my show and tell.
That's
I just-
awesome.
Do you have any
very
other
cool.
questions about?
It's always cool to
You,
like
you,
get a.
you didn't keep any of the memorabilia from this guy?
No. I what
But
I
you got the book.
Yeah,
which
I've
is
got the
cool.
book. What I kept was just
The
how
memories.
Well, yeah, and how fucking awesome it was to meet this.
Get his address.
Yeah, he gave me the. I mean, just like nothing. Reached in his bag, handed me his business card that had his fucking address on it. For all he knew, I could be some fucking psycho ass soccer. Question.
You need to write him a letter now and it says,
I don't have the address.
Dear
Mr.
Polinick,
Polinick.
Get it from Lacey.
turns out we saw faults.
Well, you know,
I'll shut up now.
No, Lacey and I, my ex-wife and I have a healthy relationship, a friendly relationship. We're not like
Creepy.
normal
Relationship.
fucking Midwestern rednecks who's just like, with the bumper sticker, I miss my ex, but my aim is improving. No, we have
platonic.
yeah, we understand what went wrong, and what was going wrong. We got
maintained
married.
that good
You went
healthy-
wrong.
We got
You
married.
went wrong.
Well, yeah, to a
It's
point.
hard
But we're
to
not gonna
handle.
get. That's not part of the
It's
show.
hard to
tell.
handle B.
It really is.
He's a wild
But
cat.
we have
He's
been.
a rock star.
He is.
He's a
That's what we've
cat.
said earlier.
He's an actual
He's
cat.
a cat and a rock star.
I'm a
He's
rock
a
star
rock
cat.
He's a rock cat.
He is a rock cat.
We have been waiting.
He's a rocket.
No, I don't.
He's a rocket.
I don't dance at Radio City Music Hall. Chuck has put out 3 books since that, but unfortunately he has not come around here on a book tour. But Lacey and I have spoken. Next time he comes to Chicago, St. Louis, Indianapolis, anywhere that's drivable within
You're
a
gonna
day.
fuck him.
No, we're going to go back together with the pig and be like, hey, thank you very much. We're divorced. It's not your fault.
Can you cut the pig in half?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually you can, because it's a piggy bank. It's a pewter or a metal piggy bank that you can actually twist like this and it comes apart. But we want to keep it
Why
intact.
didn't you give? That would have been cute. If you guys each took a.
Yeah, well, that's like the best friend lockets, and that just gets fucking creepy.
You guys are creepy.
No, how is that? How is a normal relationship with someone who I love very much creepy?
Oh god.
It's I can.
I'm glad the timer's about to
I
go
can
off.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
You still care about someone.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Huh.
it's like, what? I know
I can feel that way.
it's very, very silly to say. I don't.
Jesse,
all I-
because you stalk all those guys.
No, I just want. I don't care if it's with me or not.
I love you.
I just want her to be happy.
All right, whatever.
So
all right, that's nice.
that's B. See, you just
You're
saw.
a great guy, B.
You just saw B's sensitive side.
Oh, good. It's over.
And now it's time for
Current events with me. Current events, yeah. Current events with me. Current events.
Okay.
I thought we were cutting back on shots.
Well, we were going to, but
I bought a pussy drink.
and I also bought 2 half pints, and I didn't want to waste it, and I definitely didn't want to be driving home with it. So
have it in your system.
yeah.
That's better.
Well, it wouldn't be an open container; it's just in me.
It's funny. On the 13th was my birthday,
Aw.
and I went downtown.
Turned 21.
Downtown Peoria, and that's what I've been telling people. 21 or really, really late 20s.
Right.
31.
Like 31.
I had my first
I'm
shot
2011.
I had Patron for the first time.
That's good. Was it chilled?
It
Like
was-
super chilled?
It wasn't, but it was really good.
Yeah. We get that shit like almost ice cold. It tastes like water, which is
That shit
bad
tastes like
thing.
water.
It was good.
stop being a douche.
It's current events with B, folks, and
Current
we've
events,
decided
yeah.
to do a new thing here. I'm going to crack open a beer first. To please everyone,
And me.
we're going to allow B to at least get through
Speak.
the headline. Shut the fuck up. That's the
getting
first time I said that.
Cute.
It's
It's cute.
That's my new catchphrase. Or that is my catchphrase. Anyway, we're going to allow B to at least get through the headline, the point of the story, because most of the time we just,
Talk over him.
yeah. So,
I'm
Jesse,
not sure if that's completely true.
No,
Jesse,
it's totally true.
we're going to need you to really try not to interrupt.
Why are you talking? What?
I don't
know
know.
what's.
I don't know.
Why is this on me? I don't. Okay,
It's already happening.
it begins. We need a timer for this. So you have like 1 minute.
I think
Okay.
this story will actually catch your interest. It will intrigue you, and you will fall down the rabbit hole with me. This is from CNN.
Or hold it. Lock it up.
Yeah, everybody lock it up.
Lock it up.
Lock
Okay.
it up. This is.
Oh crap! I don't
He's
know.
gonna
I have no
unlock
idea how
it now
I unlocked
because
it forcefully.
he
It's
locked
broken.
it.
It's broken.
Guys!
What? I'm the one doing the fucking segment.
We're finally giving you a chance, and we're
I know.
still not getting to the motherfucker.
All right.
All right.
This is from CNN,
What's CNN?
the cable news network. You remember that from the first Gulf War incident.
Get your
This is CNN.
Get to your story.
So, Star Wars. See, it's done. It's already over. Bionic arm approved. Yes, this is science-y, as per usual with B. I'm done. I'm done. This is fucking it. I will not be on the next show. It will be Zach too, because this is fuck. I don't even care anymore. All right. Anyway, yeah, I don't care about the story anymore.
Okay, see the thing is,
I really don't.
I'm so amazed by this. I wanted to go shut up, but instead I just had to slap you.
Right.
So, all right, tell me about this.
Okay. This is courtesy of Brandon Griggs, an article from CNN. Amputees will soon get help from a groundbreaking bionic arm thanks to the inventor of the Segway. The Segway.
I saw a few of those when I was in downtown. Actually.
Really?
I was also
really
in a Weird
wanted to
Al
go to
song. I liked it.
And a little inspiration from Star Wars. After almost 8 years of research and testing, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved the DECA arm, a prosthetic controlled by signals from the brain. Unlike most prostheses, the DECA can perform such delicate tasks as zipping up a coat, unlocking a door with a key, or handling an egg without breaking it.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking cool.
Indeed. Funded by DARPA, which I can explain. You know what DARPA is?
I've
DARPA
heard of that.
DARPA is basically their mission is to. Okay, say a country is like, we have this cool fucking thing that can destroy your country. Well, DARPA comes back and they're like, whoa, we have this. Pretty much DARPA looks at comic books and figures out what would be cool. They have a gecko suit. They've replicated the skin of a gecko that a person can wear, allowing them to climb up a wall. They also have a missile that when it explodes, you know, kind of like I can't remember what it was called in Iron Man, where it explodes. Was it the Jericho?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, the first Iron Man?
Yeah, the Jericho bomb where it explodes and tons of little bombs come out and explode more.
Oh, good, because that needed
DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency.
Yes.
Wasn't
So
that Sparks?
it's kind of like S.H.I.E.L.D. actually.
Sparks
The
is a
shield
video-
from the
video
Avengers.
game.
But anyway, so they have another thing. Don't touch my belly button. They have just to kind of give. DARPA also has a missile that when it explodes, instead of shooting other ballistics, it shoots molten metal. Now
I'm loving this coronavirus.
molten metal. So it shoots molten metal, burn through a fucking tank, burn through.
Owie.
So that's the type of shit that DARPA does. So, but
DARPA's badass.
DARPA has funded this bionic Star Wars type arm, funded by DARPA, the research branch of the Pentagon. The DECA project was overseen by Dean Kamen, who invented the Segway personal vehicle.
Hey,
Kamen,
B,
yes, sir.
you don't have to read it lightning fast. We're not interrupting.
This
Oh,
time,
okay.
we're
Sorry,
actually
I'm
loving
just
it.
used to it. I know it's just
This is
If you could actually just slow it down.
Okay.
that'd be
Bro,
great.
I want
All right,
to
so-
every little bit.
all right. So Kamen nicknamed the DECA arm
Coming.
Luke after Luke Skywalker. The Star Wars hero is fitted with a prosthetic after losing his right hand in a lightsaber duel with.
Darth Vader.
Thank you.
Also Darth Vader.
No, that's not possible. You know what? Vader. It's said it's spoken differently in German, but do you know what Vader means?
Tell me.
It means father. It's pronounced Vater.
What?
Darth Father?
Yeah.
That's crap.
So like if you knew German, but it's pronounced, they say their D's like T's, so it's Vater.
Really?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
have been surprised.
Vater.
You would not have been surprised at all. It was like someone
Is
who's
it-
like,
you know what Darth is?
I'd be like,
Or-
I seen that's coming from miles away.
I think Darth. I think Darth. I don't know what Darth means. When I was
father.
Yes, he's a black father.
Look, Johnson's dark side.
What?
I'm your dark father.
I can't understand.
What?
I don't.
Your dark father.
I don't understand.
Father.
Goldfinger.
I'm
now
your
you're-
dark.
No.
I'm your Godfinger.
No. You can't fucking bring up Austin Powers on this show. So the FDA is calling the device the first prosthetic arm that can perform multiple
Slow it
simultaneous.
down. Slow it down.
Sorry. movements via electromonogram electrodes.
Like from your brain.
Yes, which detect electrical signals from the contraction of muscles
See?
close to where the prosthesis is attached.
I knew this
Now
dick would
this-
learn how to tell a story.
This is what gets our attention.
See, I thought this would
Sci-fi, crazy,
come to life.
weird, crazy stuff like this. Like,
Turns
we're
out
like,
asteroids are scary.
Yeah.
that's cool.
So the battery-powered arm is about the size and weight of a natural limb and has 6 different grips.
I thought they'd been working on this for quite a while.
They-
to where a brain could control the.
They have,
But like they'd be like crushing cans when they're
Right,
trying
but
to.
that's the
I
thing.
can imagine that'd be
This is-
incredibly hard, but like the
this is-
synapses, like the weird things and the way your brain works.
Oh my
It
god, we're
makes
gonna
it-
be able to make bionic people.
I hope so.
Oh, we can talk about that in a second, as soon as I get through this.
Oh god.
The DECA bionic arm can be configured for people with limb loss at the shoulder, joint, mid-upper arm, or lower arm. The FDA said it cannot be fitted for someone whose arm was amputated at the elbow or wrist. So
Weird.
from here
That's
to
really
here,
strange.
you're fucked.
So
but higher up, you're okay.
fine. Yeah.
That's really strange.
Wait, okay, so up here's good,
Yeah.
down
Down-
here's not good.
Yeah.
You would
From
think
here,
you would
to here is
think
bad.
you would think that.
Well, then
The
why don't they
less
just chop
space-
off the rest and then give
Well, I
them
mean, it
a-
depends on the well. Okay, say you're an amputee, or a soldier. Let's say you're a soldier.
He is now.
That was-
Oh, I just totally interrupted everybody because
No.
I have an amazing skill of
Just
constantly cracking my knuckles.
that comes from
over
those video games.
and over
it's fucking
and
weird.
over again.
All right, stop it.
All right, I'm not.
So,
keep going. This is
so
cool.
like if you're a soldier, you get say your stuff blown off from up here.
Right.
They can fit you with one of these and it'll work. If you get it from here to here, you're gonna deal with a regular prosthesis.
Can they make it look like? I would want one where it looked like
Mega Man.
like an exoskeleton arm that didn't like Terminator.
Actually,
I want to
Can
make
you
it.
do that?
I want to make a
There-
Buster.
if you go
Oh.
on to
Oh.
if you go onto Google and search
And when I
Star
find
Wars.
people, I'll take
All
their
right,
abilities.
what's the name of this project?
If you search Star Wars Bionic Arm, you can actually see it in action, the person who's wearing it.
Shut up.
So wait, say it zips zippers.
It
But do
can,
they-
it can open a can,
Is it-
and it can hold an egg without crushing it.
Is
That's
it
just like the
amazing?
most.
That is amazing. That
Yes.
is absolutely amazing.
How can it
But
tell?
can
Did
they
not
do
push
it?
the egg, That's amazing.
Can they do it perfectly like naturally, or is it like a slow?
It's well, you have to watch the video, and it's been like a month since I looked this up.
God, you would think it would have
It's-
to have real like nerve endings flowing into it
No,
to
it's just
really
it's all your
control
brain
it.
because the
Like you not crush an egg.
right. Well, speaking of, it's like Phantom Limb from Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Or the term phantom limb comes from the fact of the amputees who
You don't know.
who
or-
they know it's gone, but they get the feeling that it's there. It's because it's their brain.
Venture Brothers. One of my
So,
favorite cartoons in all time.
Once they hook it up to the brain, then it's just like your
Then it's
hand,
back.
and they can control it.
But isn't part of the process of not breaking something the signal that your nerve endings in your fingers
Yeah.
send back, which that thing can't do,
No,
or
it-
can it do? That'd be weird. You can
This
feel
is the
with
most
it?
amazing current events of beat ever.
Can you feel with these things?
What it says
Groundbreaking.
is
current
that
events
a
of beat.
prosthetic.
B
contr-
invented this.
I
Beat
did
is
not.
amazing.
It said a prosthetic
drunk.
controlled by signals from the brain, so it's only coming from the brain. It's not coming back
It's not coming back.
because there would be no nerve endings to the fingertips. So it's all the brain.
There's got to be a way that they can figure out how to reproduce nerves like wires to where they actually can send the
no,
signal back.
It's a matter of time.
It'll
right?
happen.
It's just
Yeah, it's a matter of time. One of the
That's
device's
fucking
first
crazy.
user was.
Wait a minute! Has anybody ever seen Terminator?
Yeah,
Hey, buddy.
there's no one here.
You,
Nope.
He's not really there.
you little boy, huh?
Anyway,
And they got a good fellow in the back with a good great hat.
You the fat guy.
listen,
No, not me,
I got
you.
more of this story.
Oh, okay.
One of the device's first users was double amputee Chuck Hildreth. God,
He got amputated twice?
yes, who lost both arms in an electrical accident.
That's
Hildreth has been demonstrating
Whoa.
the DECA arm on national TV news programs since at least 2009.
Man, both arms.
Um,
I'm trying to control
I
something
thought-
with no.
So,
I
Yeah.
thought
Mr. Hildreth
how can you play
says-
video games.
Mr. Hildreth says, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see something this functional come out, he told CNN's Sanjay Gupta. Don't do that. You're getting way too fucking close and I'm not on my meds. It's definitely going to change my life, and more importantly, it's going to change the lives of my family because I'm going to be the less dependent on them. In considering whether to approve the device, the FDA reviewed a Department of Veterans Affairs study involving 26 participants fitted with deck arms, so soldiers. Thank you for your service. Study found about 90% of the participants were able to perform activities they were not able to perform before. Video demonstration on DARPA's website shows a man using the bionic arm to transfer eggs from one carton to another without breaking them. The device was developed by DECA Integrated Solutions in Manchester, New Hampshire. FDA approval means that the DECA can now legally market and sell the bionic arm in the United States.
That's
So
cool, though.
fucking fantastic. And there's also some
Yes.
other stuff that you were talking about, sir.
What about people who were born without arms and they did it say anything about that?
I don't think that would work. Like I was saying before, I
Because
think
they would have
that-
had to have
yeah.
the original
the
signal.
right.
So they know.
But if they're born without it, they wouldn't have had that.
Right. I'm sure in the future that something
They'll
will come
solve
out.
all that shit.
I don't remember the man's name, and I feel really bad that hold on 1 second. I feel really bad that
I love this new feature of.
You know what would help? You know what would help progress this?
What?
And this is gonna call back to past episodes of this show. End of religion.
Well, to a point, because
Yes.
you've got DARPA.
Religion equals anti-science.
No, these guys are totally science, and they're working on
Just imagine
the fucking razor's edge of what is coming.
Imagine how far we would be now if we never had to
the
deal
Dark
with
Ages
the Dark
had never
Ages, yeah.
happened. Yeah, we'd be 1,000 years advanced.
But flying around with rocket packs like we always imagined.
But
No,
the-
Back to the Future would be real.
But the thing is,
Your
that
jacket is now dry.
they are working on. I cannot fucking remember.
You got
his
20
name.
seconds, B.
This is gonna go a little longer because you guys are gonna get interested in this.
No.
The
Fair enough.
long-haired Asian gentleman physicist who I can't fucking think of his name. He was in Popular Science. They are currently developing a chip to be put into the head of Alzheimer's patients. They regain their control, which is just a little removed from Mr. Isaac Asimov, who wrote iRobot and several other things, who came up with the idea of singularity.
Hang on.
Yeah.
You can put a chip in a brain.
They are, yes, they will be able to, in a few years, put a chip inside your brain, an Alzheimer's patient's brain, that will give them back the control that they have lost.
In other words, reverse Alzheimer's.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Also,
Fucking amazing.
they are also
Science, not religion.
my favorite.
Double cheer.
My favorite thing that is on the forefront of science and technology, graphene, a very very light, flexible material that they're going to make the space elevator out of. Google it. Google it. Google it.
I've heard about this.
I think I talked about it. Anyway, they're working on.
You mean the space elevator in Mars?
No, space elevator just up to where they can build the
shit to go to Mars.
Yes, exactly.
Obviously,
It'll be cheaper. Way cheaper.
Something connecting the Earth to Mars.
No, right.
That would-
So they're working on with graphene. They found out this really interesting thing that when exposed to light, it does something. It behaves normally. When it gets darker, it behaves differently. So they're working on a contact lens that'll be like transitions lenses. You put these contacts in that are made of graphene, and then when it gets dark, you have night vision. You can see perfectly in the dark. Also,
I would like a pair of those contacts.
so would I. How fucking cool would that be? But with the,
But they have to look like cat eyes.
it will probably make your anyway.
Isn't that what's up with the cats?
The cat?
That they're
What's up with the cats,
What's
B?
up with the cats, B?
that's a new segment. What's up with the cats? B?
What's up with the cats, B?
Anyway,
What's up with the cats, B?
but yes, you're right. That it would be like cats. That's why they can see at night because They have a
Great.
different iris and a different lens.
We've totally added an extra half hour to
and then, okay, wait,
just so you
there's
can have
more.
a cat segment.
There's
Okay.
more. So once the Alzheimer patients get their chips in their head that make them behave a little more normally, that just means we're one step closer to singularity, which is where we can put our consciousness. We can download our consciousness. Anime fans, Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell. You can download your consciousness
We would never die.
to the internet to have it put
Which,
into
they've made many movies and
to
shows
have
and
it
stuff about
put
this.
into a robot.
Very
shell.
cool. Very cool subjects. You caught our attention, baby.
You know,
It's
this is
coming.
very...
It's coming fucking very close, and I have a huge boner for
Grab-
living
I can
forever.
see it.
It's not really
I can
huge.
see the boner. That he's right about. It's not that huge, but it's
There it is. There's my boner.
It's definitely there.
Can we end the
And
show?
I can see it.
Are we gonna end the show?
Well, I like the thought of the chip. You know.
Yeah, it's
saving-
great.
saving our
fucking
memories.
science.
This is
So
groundbreaking.
like we would never die.
Groundbreaking
Right.
current events.
It's-
Which is
Exactly.
what us atheists have to fear because we don't believe in.
It's
I
the
don't
end.
fear death. I just want to live
I don't really-
forever.
yeah.
If there's anything to fear, it's the fact that you lose it. all.
You know what my
Yeah.
biggest fear is? When I die, my family will not cremate me. They will put me in the fucking ground. That's my biggest fear.
Well, guess what? When you're dead, you won't have to worry about it, unless, of course, we can get that chip going. Hey, you know what? It's been a really fucking great episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Great job,
Miley
B.
Cyrus cheers out.
Miley Cyrus.
Thanks.
E3.
Thanks.
Great job, B.
Thank you. And thanks for watching.
Oh, and
Thanks
your
for the-
book was cool too.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the comments. Keep watching. We're Coast to Coast.
More stuff coming down the road.
Fuck off!